Hi, so today we're going to talk about SOHCAHTOA. For those of you who remember that from your geometry days, that is basically talking about sine, cosine, and tangent. And we give you that SOHCAHTOA to help you remember which one goes with what. So the sine of theta is the SO. The O stands for opposite over hypotenuse. The cosine stands for adjacent over hypotenuse, and the tangent stands for opposite over adjacent. Now, when we talk about those parts of a triangle, we're talking about a right triangle. This only works with right triangles. The hypotenuse is always the long side. But the opposite side and the adjacent side can change wherever theta is. So if theta is down here in this corner, my opposite is across and my adjacent is right next to it. However, if theta is up in this corner, then the opposite is over here and the adjacent is over here. Notice the hypotenuse never moves. So on your own, find, if this is theta, find the sine of theta, the cosine of theta, and the tangent of theta on your own. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse, so the opposite is 4 over 5. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, and that would be 3 over 5. And tangent is opposite over adjacent, 4 out of 3. So this is going to be used now when we look at our unit circle that we talked about already yesterday and looking at our reference angles. So a reference angle is acute, so that means less than 90 degrees. And it's the measure between the terminal side and the x-axis. So remember, the terminal side is the ending side and the x-axis. So here, this would be our reference angle of 30. Let's say that this is 1, this is 2, and this is the square root of 3. So the sine of theta, which is 30 degrees now, is SOHCAHTOA, opposite over hypotenuse. The cosine of 30 degrees then would be adjacent over hypotenuse. And the tangent of 30 degrees would be opposite over adjacent. Now, if you remember back in Algebra 2, you cannot have the square root on the bottom, and this is what we call rationalizing. In order to rationalize a fraction, you have to multiply both the top and bottom by that radical. So I'm going to multiply both the top and bottom by the square root of 3 over 3, because this actually is equivalent to 1. And now when I multiply the top, 1 times the square root of 3 is the square root of 3. And on the bottom, because they're both radicals, I can combine them, and I get the square root of 9. But you all know that the square root of 9 is equal to 3. Why can't I cancel these 3's out? Because this is a radical and this is a number, and so we cannot cancel them, and that's actually what the tangent of 30 degrees is equal to. So going along with those reference angles and thinking about SOHCAHTOA, I also want you to think about this being our triangle, whether it's anywhere, but this is always our x value, this is always our y value, and this is always our radius, because if you think about a circle going all the way around, right, that radius is always our hypotenuse. So with that being said, if we're doing SOHCAHTOA, and this is our reference angle, always around the origin will be your reference angle, or theta. Sine then is opposite over hypotenuse, or y over r. Cosine of theta is always x over r, or adjacent over hypotenuse. Your tangent of theta will always be opposite over adjacent, or y over x. Now, when we do this, we're also going to let our radius equal 1. Because now, what is that going to do? That is going to make sine of theta now equal to y over 1, or just our y value. Cosine of theta is going to be x over 1, or just our x value. And tangent of theta will always be our y over x value. And when I'm talking about y, or I'm talking about x, I'm talking about the point on the unit circle. So if we go back up here, this is our theta, and this is the point on the unit circle, which is x, y. So now, if you take out your unit circle, can you tell me what the sine of 30 degrees is? Now, if you look on your unit circle and you find 30 degrees, that's over here. What is the point at 30 degrees? It's square root of 3 over 2, 1/2. Well, this is your x value. This is your y value. And what did we say the sine is the same as? It is the same as y. So our answer is going to be 1/2. Now, that will also be true if I said, what is the sine of pi over 6? Because what do we know about 30 degrees and pi over 6? They're equal to each other in radians. And so that is also 1/2. On your own, find the sine of pi over 3. On our unit circle, pi over 3 is the same as 60 degrees. X is 1/2, y is square root of 3 over 2, and because we're talking about sine, we are talking about the y value, so our answer at pi over 3 is the square root of 3 over 2. That is how we are going to be using the unit circle and our SOHCAHTOA and trig function.